All right, let's just jump right in. What if you could just print a new organ whenever one failed? I know, it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's not. It's really not. Today, we're going to explore the absolutely incredible world of AI-designed organs. This is a technology that's on the verge of changing human health, well, forever. So let's get into it.
Seriously, just picture this for a second. Instead of spending years on a waiting list for a donor, what if your doctor could just print you a new heart, or a kidney or a liver perfectly matched to you on demand? It's a pretty wild thought, right? But it's the very real possibility that we're talking about today. And look, this isn't just some cool futuristic dream. It's a potential solution to a really urgent, real-world crisis that's happening right now. I mean, just in the US, you've got over 100,000 people on the transplant waiting list. The hard truth is, there just aren't enough donor organs to go around. And that gap between supply and demand, it has absolutely devastating consequences.
So, what if we could just wipe that problem out completely? Well, a whole new era in medicine is dawning, and it's being built on this incredible fusion of biology and artificial intelligence. And this is where things start to get really interesting.
Okay, so the core idea here is what's being called a bio-AI hybrid. And it's exactly what it sounds like, a powerful fusion where scientists are using the predictive power of AI to figure out how to design and grow biological stuff, specifically human tissue.
And you gotta understand, the ambition here is huge. We're not talking about a small improvement. The ultimate goal is to completely eliminate the organ donor shortage forever, to make waiting lists a thing of the past. So the big question is, how on earth does it actually work? All right, printing life with AI. So let's break it down. How do you actually build an organ from scratch? Turn lines of code and a bunch of cells into actual functioning human biology. Well, like any really complex recipe, it starts with a few key ingredients. First, you need a super powerful deep learning AI to act as the architect. Then you need human stem cells. Those are your building blocks. You also need a special cocktail of nutrients to feed them. And finally, you need the AI's incredibly precise blueprint to tell everything where to go. So the whole process really breaks down into three main steps. First, the AI gets to work. It runs just countless simulations to design the absolute perfect cellular blueprint. Step two, the scientists get everything ready. They create this custom bio-ink. It's kind of like a gel that's packed with the patient's own stem cells and all those essential nutrients. And then finally, the magic happens. A bioprinter uses that AI blueprint to lay down this ink layer by microscopic layer, literally growing the living tissue from the ground up.
Now, what you get at this stage are these things called organoids. And the best way to think of them is like, well, mini organs. They're basically simplified versions of a heart or a liver. But here's the kicker. They're complex enough to actually mimic the functions of the real organ. And that is a massive, massive step forward.
And let's be super clear about this. This isn't just some theory cooked up in a lab somewhere. This stuff is actively moving from the lab into reality. I mean, major progress is being made as we speak. And this is a huge global effort. You've got research labs leading the charge all over the world. The major hubs of innovation right now are in places like Japan, the US, and Germany, and they are all pushing the boundaries of what we thought was even possible. And the progress is something you can literally see. I mean, scientists are already testing these AI-grown heart organoids that actually beat. You can watch them contract and relax, just like real heart muscle. It's just absolutely incredible to think about.
Okay, so what does this all mean for humanity? Let's zoom out a bit and look at the really big picture here. What are the implications of this? I mean, how could this technology just fundamentally change medicine as we know it?
When you put the old way of doing things next to this new technology, the difference is just, it's night and day. With traditional transplants, you're always dealing with shortages, these heartbreakingly long waiting lists. And even if you're lucky enough to get an organ, there's always the risk your body will reject it. But with AI-designed organs, the whole vision is different. We're talking on-demand creation, zero waiting. And the best part? Because they're grown from your own stem cells, they're fully customized for you, which pretty much eliminates the risk of rejection. Really, the single most powerful idea, the ultimate benefit behind all of this research, is regeneration on demand. Just think about that. The ability to repair and replace parts of your own body whenever you need to. So, what's the timeline on all this? Well, right now, today, we're seeing those functional beating organoids in labs. But experts are predicting that within a decade, we could actually see human organ factories becoming a reality. And then, further down the road, the ultimate goal: widespread availability of custom grown organs for literally anyone who needs one. It's an amazing trajectory.
And all of this, it leads to one last really profound question. If we can replace our failing organs on demand, are we witnessing the moment that immortality stops being science fiction and starts becoming science in progress? It's a pretty fascinating thought to chew on. Thanks for joining me.